Did you know that healthy tooth enamel is as hard as steel? In fact, a little bit harder. There is a way, even if you have weak enamel, that you can harden it. And I really saw this in a story that was from many, many years ago. Once upon a time when I came to America as a dentist, I was working as a dentist, but I also was running a restaurant. And one of my really good-looking waiters was sure that he wanted whiter teeth, so he was consistently whitening his teeth with artificial whitening products. And artificially whitening your teeth is going to weaken the tooth enamel and make it brittle and fragile. And I kept telling him that those whitening products were going to damage his enamel, going to make his teeth weaker, and they would start to break. Well, he didn't listen to me. He was a good-looking guy and wanted white teeth and carried on. And one day, however, he was opening a beer bottle on one of his incisor teeth and off flew a chip of his tooth. So then he began to listen to me and came and was very sorry that he had fractured his front tooth. He went to the dentist to get his chipped part fixed, but we actually worked then together on strengthening his enamel, because weak enamel can be strengthened. It's a simple equation between how often you damage your enamel and how often every day you are strengthening your enamel. So he began using the strategies that I would recommend to anybody who has fragile teeth with cracks in them or teeth that chip easily. He got on my complete mouth care system, which every night would help put minerals back into his teeth while he was sleeping. And what he discovered was not only did his teeth feel great, but they whitened even more than he had been able to whiten them, because they were whitening, because they were getting harder, and hard teeth are naturally whiter. And he used xylitol in the way that I recommend to cut acidity from the end of meals. Instead of it damaging your teeth for a long time, he was able to use the xylitol and my complete mouth care system, and his teeth got harder and harder. The story continues because the following winter, he unfortunately slipped on the ice in Rochester where we were, and he landed with his teeth on his upper jaw, jamming into an iron railing, and nothing fractured, nothing. His teeth literally were stronger than the railing. Had that happened some while earlier, he would have been a mess, but nothing chipped. There was no damage. In fact, I still hear from Rodney telling me that he goes to the dentist and his teeth are in super great shape. This is now years, 30 plus years later. So anyone can do what he did with his teeth, using the strategies that protect your teeth, that strengthen the enamel, and it can become resilient again. That's what the property of enamel is so unique. It's not only strong, but it is able to be dented, to be moved. On the Mohs hardness scale, which is a scale to show the strength of teeth, the hardness of teeth, tooth enamel comes in at the hardness number of 5 and steel at the hardness number of 4.5. So that is why we know that healthy enamel is harder than steel. It actually can resist scratching. It actually is an incredibly strong substance. As you know, they found teeth that are thousands and thousands of years old. You know, they are there where the archaeologists dig them up long after the bones of the people have disappeared. And yet we can destroy teeth within a few years if we eat and drink and don't take care of our mouth in a sensible way. But when we start sipping and snacking, particularly all through the afternoon or all through the morning, you've got a cup of coffee or you're sipping even water, you are diluting your saliva. You are thinning the liquid in your mouth that, when it's healthy, carries minerals to your teeth. But if you're sipping water, you are just washing those minerals right away. They're not having the opportunity to land on your enamel and go in to grow the enamel crystals and put in minerals where they've been lost. That's how you develop strong, resilient enamel. So the advice I would give anybody who's finding that their teeth feel weak or they've chipped is use my Complete Mouth Care System twice a day. Use xylitol at the end of meals, and then don't eat or drink for an hour or so afterwards. And you'll see and feel a change very quickly, and the changes will continue for up to 2 years, making your teeth stronger and stronger. And this is really applicable to anybody who's had fillings in their teeth. If you've already got fillings in your teeth, perhaps you're somebody the fillings have fallen out. The fillings don't usually deteriorate. Most fillings are fine. They stay for life. What deteriorates is the edge around the fillings. Your enamel gets brittle, it chips, and it opens up a groove where liquids can get in and percolate down and round and under a filling. So if you keep your enamel strong and healthy and resilient, you can keep a filling in your mouth for life. They don't have to be continuously changed. So those are the advantages of having strong, healthy enamel. Not only are they less likely to break, but also any filling or repair you have done is more likely to last you, hopefully, for life. If you'd like to learn more about the strategies I recommend, about using xylitol, about using the Complete Mouth Care System that I recommend, please visit my website at drellie.com. And I also have a video boot camp where we talk about how to use a specific system and also things you can do with your habits to help you use nature's wonderful gift of this saliva to your benefit.